evening. Welcome to the Concord Township Board of Trustees meeting for December 3rd, 2025. Will you please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Patriarchal, will you please call roll?
Mr. McIntosh.
Present.
Mr. Dondorf.
Present.
Mrs. Lucci.
Present. Moving on to the approval of minutes.
Madam Chair, I will make a motion to approve the November 19th, 2025 trustees office hours meeting minutes.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Madam Chair, move to approve the November 19th, 2025 regular trustee meeting minutes.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Moving on to our elected officials reports. We will start with our fiscal officer, Mr. Patriarcha.
Thank you, Mrs. Lucci. Hopefully everyone had a great Thanksgiving weekend. As of November 30th, we are 92% of the way through the calendar year. Treasury balance for the 21 active funds within the Township Treasury is just at $9.9 million. That balance includes approximately $223,000 in funds set aside for specific projects. Year-to-date expenditures for the townships hovering right at $14.5 million, with year-to-date revenue just over $18.3. These figures keep Concord Township on track to finish out the calendar year within budget moving into 2026. The fiscal office has completed all budgetary planning with department heads. I'd like to thank all the department heads that we'll be hearing from here shortly, especially the fire department, who we wrapped things up yesterday. So thank you to Chief Sabo and Deputy Chief. We'll have the temporary appropriations resolution prepared for our next meeting for the board to consider. I'll close my remarks this evening by sending my prayers and condolences to the family of County Commissioner Rich Regovich, who tragically passed away over the holiday weekend. Devastating news. I think anytime the community loses a leader who's so well liked, respected by all the peers, and really just, a strong family man from everything I gathered in my short time and few interactions that I had with Mr. Regovich. And so, again, the prayers are with his family for sure. If any residents have specific questions for the fiscal office, please reach out directly to me at 440-354-7516. And that concludes my report.
Thank you, John. Moving on to trustees. We'll start with Mr. McIntosh.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Just like to wish, or just say that I hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving weekend. I do, and take the time to count my blessings, and one of them is being here with this group, with Carl, Amy, John, and Andy, and everybody that works hard in Concord. It's great working with everyone. I'd also like to express my condolences and just talk a little bit about Rich Regovich. I met him not that long ago, but just a really great guy. And the more I got to know him and the more I got to see him serve, you could see how much he cared about the job he was doing in his community when he was mayor of Willowick, and then he became commissioner, and just he was out there for the right reasons, doing the right things, cared what was best for Lake County. And despite having, you could have a disagreement with him, but Rich always had a smile on his face, always cracking jokes, always just a really well-rounded guy. Always loved going to meetings when he was there, and hearing about his illness and then his eventual very quick passing. It's been tough to go through the holiday weekend thinking about Rich, and I know that I'm going to miss walking into the commissioner's chambers or any meeting where Rich would be, and I'll miss his jokes and his smiles and his very lighthearted way. And he was like that, but still took the job very seriously and did a great job. So he will be sorely missed. And that concludes my remarks.
Thank you, Mr. McIntosh. Mr. Dondorfer.
Yes, I also hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. It puts into perspective how fortunate we are when we have our family and friends, and we're still here. And I would also like to send my condolences to the Regovich family. It's just very tragic. I mean, just a great family. Our kids grew up swimming together against each other when they were young at rec and through their college careers, and just a wonderful family. His wife Lynn and the kids Lizzie and Brian, just great kids. And Rich was he was a genuinely kind and caring person. I mean, you can't say enough about the guy. I mean, he was just a wonderful human being. He would do anything for anybody. It's just very sad. I just try to wrap your head around it, but you know, the service that his family put on for him the other day at church, his brother had a great eulogy, really described him well. But he was a public servant that served with such honesty and integrity. It's you know, it's going to be, we're going to miss him. I mean, he was a great person, and I'll miss our friendship truly, but we wish him the best. That's it.
Thank you. So I too hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. I want to thank our service department for taking care of our roads, keeping us safe. I know it's been, winter is here. We are definitely noticing it. And same, you know, my deepest condolences to the Regovich family. He will leave a lasting impression on our county. I mean, you could just see all the people that attended the ceremony and all the people that were there with the family. And that it happened at Thanksgiving, it really did, like you mentioned, cause you to pause and reflect and just be grateful for every single day, because every day is a gift and you just never know, and you have to cherish every moment, especially with those that you love. So I did want to take a quick minute to just mention that Andy and I did have a chance to tour the new, well, not there yet, but UH's Cancer Center addition, and we got to see how it is progressing. Obviously, still very much bones, but it's great to see this enhancement coming to Concord Township. You know, I really am impressed with Dr. Strosaker's leadership and her vision in creating something for this part of this area in Lake County. I think it really will be wonderful for not only our county, but of course our township. So thanks to her and to them, and good luck on it. It sounds like it's under budget and moving along very well, so very proud of that group. I also attended the OTA board meeting last week, where we did discuss property taxes, and pretty much the consensus right now is just educating our residents on how property taxes do affect our township revenues. We did have some inquiries about some snow plowing and some questions regarding Fire Station 2 and our tremendous news that we shared last week, and more information decisions will be forthcoming. Looking forward to seeing everybody at the tree lighting on Friday and at the wreath ceremony next week. So that concludes my report. Moving on to our department reports, we will start with our administrator, Mr. Rose.
Thank you, Mrs. Lucci, members of the board, Mr. Patriarca, members of the audience, good evening. There is no new business on the agenda, but under old business, there are two items that were tabled at the last meeting regarding Fire Station 2 architectural drawings and also the civil re-permitting. I recommend that these items remain on the table, and we should be able to vote on those at the next meeting. On behalf of the trustees, I accepted a resignation letter from part-time firefighter Sterling Black. His last day was December 1st, 2025. He has been employed full-time for another fire department. And we thank Sterling for his service to our township. He's been great, and we wish him good fortune in his future endeavors. I'm continuing to work closely with the USDA field office, trying to obtain the necessary checklist and paperwork for Fire Station 2 funding that's coming out of Washington. We've been told that the checklist for the documentation and the project should be released soon so that we can start compiling the necessary documents, and John and I are already talking and so forth. So things are moving along. And then finally, I look forward to seeing everyone on Friday at the annual tree lighting. It's always a great event. And I too will miss my friend Rich Regovich. God bless him. That concludes my report. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Rose. Moving on to Fire Department. Chief Sabo?
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
So for the month of November, we had a total of 250 incidents, including 156 EMS events with 118 transports. We had 94 non-EMS events, including 3 fires. Inside of Concord, we had 2 vehicle fires, and outside of Concord, we assisted with 1 structure fire. We gave mutual aid 15 times, received mutual aid 14 times, and had only 84 overlapping calls for 34%. So a little break there from back-to-back calls, so that was nice. Fire Prevention Bureau, again, was busy. They completed 74 inspections, accounting for about 111 hours, completed 5 plan reviews, and completed about 4 hours of continuing education. In the section of public education and community outreach, we provided fire safety programs for 2 classes with a total of 120 students. So that was good, a nice outreach to our student group. We had 5 CPR, AED, and fire safety programs for local businesses and youth groups, and provided station tours, fire safety, and emergency preparedness training for 2 troops, reaching about 85 students and leaders. So we've had a lot of traction in the community education and making sure everyone's staying safe and engaging in the community. So that's good. We participated in the Goddard School Open House, presenting information on lithium-ion batteries, which we continue to. If you read the e-grapevine, we continue to hit that hard. Making sure that message gets out loud and clear with more and more devices being operated by lithium-ion batteries, just making sure we're staying safe with that so people can enjoy their appliances or their toys or whatever it is that they're running. So each of our duty crews walked through frontage labs in Concord to review the building, just to refamiliarize ourselves with their processes, hazards, making sure we're familiar with the building layout. Some of these buildings we go into can be quite a maze. So if you can imagine going into that in blackout conditions, heavy smoke conditions, now's the time to look at it in fresh eyes. So that was good. We visited 7 homes with smoke alarm battery service and or detector replacements, and we installed part of that Red Cross smoke alarm program that we participate with. We installed 20 new smoke alarms in homes recently. We also installed 4 residential lock boxes and had 3 returned. So people are taking advantage of that program that we offer through the fire department. Just as a safety tip, a safety reminder as we get into the holiday seasons about extension cords.
Department. In addition, the Service Department upgraded the Veterans Memorial at the cemetery with a new concrete walkway. The annual curbside yard waste collection is being performed this week by Major Waste. They are hoping to have the pickup completed by the 5th. The yard waste drop-off at the Service Department will also close on the 5th at 2:30 p.m. The Service Department will reopen the drop-off in the spring of 2026. A stormwater improvement project on Sarah Lee Drive is progressing well. The project is correcting excessive erosion at the storm sewer's outfall and upgrading the storm sewer within the road right-of-way for improved mitigation of stormwater runoff. The project is being managed by Lake County Stormwater, and their substantial completion date is by this Friday. The Service Department reminds residents during the winter conditions to allow more time for travel and to give plow operators room to perform their duties during the snow and ice operations. Residents with questions and concerns are encouraged to contact the Service Department at 440-350-3225 or by email at concordtwp.com under Service Department. That concludes my report.
Thank you, Mr. Brown. Okay, moving on to our zoning department, Mrs. Freeman.
Good evening.
Good evening.
So during the month of November, the zoning department staff processed 14 zoning permit applications and collected approximately $3,600 in fees. The vast majority of the permits were for residential projects. There was one commercial project that was approved, and that was the new daycare for Primrose School, which is going to be located on Auburn Road just north of the roundabout at Capitol Parkway. Additionally, staff did some 54 zoning permit inspections and issued 24 certificate of zoning compliances for projects that were completed. Lastly, just a brief reminder to our residents that may own recreational vehicles such as boats and campers. As the season has ended and winter is here, please keep in mind if you're going to store these on your property, they need to be stored in an enclosed building, or if they're stored outside, they need to be at the building setback line, screened from the neighbor and parked on an improved surface such as your driveway with gravel or asphalt. If you have any questions about that, please feel free to contact our office. Thank you, and I want to just wish everybody a happy holiday.
Thank you, Heather. Okay, recreation, Mr. Sean Supler.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Thankfully, November was a relatively quiet month for the Recreation Department. Our main event that we had was our 55 plus Friendsgiving event that we served a delicious Thanksgiving potluck meal to 70 seniors. Some of our upcoming events for our 55 plus, today we held White Elephant Bingo, and then our holiday luncheon is December 17th. We are completely full with that. We have 65 seniors signed up for that, 52 of which are seniors here in Concord, so good to see them coming out. Some of our youth classes, we have our dance and ballet classes on Thursday evenings held at the community center. Our rookie sports basketball program will be held on Saturdays, January 24th to February 21st at Lamuth. We are full in that program with 40 kids, 29 of which are Concord residents. So if anyone is interested in that, please call and we'll put you on the wait list in case anything opens up for that. Our adult program, we have our yoga, Pilates, fusion on Wednesday evenings. For our special events, as everyone talked about, we have our tree lighting and Santa program here this coming Friday at 6 o'clock at the gazebo, and then Santa will be inside the town hall meeting room. We'll have cookies, hot chocolate, singing from youth choir. I hope to see everyone there. The deadline to register for the Light Up Concord contest is December 9th. Please register online or you can call the Recreation Department. Our categories are traditional lights, white lights, lights to music, and the Clark Griswold. Online voting will take place December 19th to January 4th with winners announced after that. Saturday, December 13th is Letters to Santa with Mrs. Claus held at the community center. Mrs. Claus will be on hand to read books with the kids and help write letters to Santa. The cost is $10. We have a couple spots left on that. If you're interested, call the Recreation Department. And lastly, to sign your kids up for personal messages from Santa, the deadline to register for that is December 14th. Old Stone School is officially closed until the spring. Special thanks to Dan Maxon for all his work that he did this year. He plays a huge role in the township, and we can't thank him enough for all that he does. I know he has some big plans for the America 250 campaign in 2026, so we look forward to all that he has for that. Looking ahead for the Recreation Department, we have some exciting things planned for 2026. We're currently working on our spring-summer events already. Our next Grapevine will be released in February and cover the months March through September. So please sign up for the e-Grapevine so you get everything in between now and then. Please do that by visiting concordtwp.com. If you have any questions about anything, please feel free to call us at 440-639-4650. And I hope that everyone has a healthy and happy holiday season. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sean.
Thank you, Sean.
Okay, Lake County Sheriff's Office, Lieutenant Rako.
Good evening.
Good evening.
For the month of November, the Lake County Sheriff's Office handled 835 calls for service. There were a total of 22 accidents. 4 of those were injury accidents, 18 were damage. 23 citations were issued, 127 warnings. There were a total of 11 arrests, consisting of drug arrests, OVI arrests, and domestic violence. The Sheriff's Office does house checks, business checks, do several of those throughout the community as well. That's it.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, next is our audience portion. Do not see any audience members here. And then moving on to old business. Any comment on the tabled items?
Just carry on with Mr. Rose's recommendation, we leave it tabled for now.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, we will leave those items tabled. Moving on to new business, our future meetings and announcements.
Thank you, Mrs. Lucci. The busy couple weeks coming up. December 5th, starting off with the tree lighting ceremony at Town Hall campus. Again, gazebo to start for the tree lighting, and then inside for Santa. On December 10th, 7 p.m., BZA meeting here at Town Hall. December 12th, 8 a.m., JED meeting here at Town Hall. December 13th at noon, Wreaths Across America ceremony at the Concord Cemetery. December 15th at 3 p.m. staff meeting here at Town Hall. And we will be back here December 17th from 5 to 6 p.m. for trustee office hours, followed by our trustee meeting at 6 p.m. here at Town Hall.
Thank you, John. That concludes our meeting for this evening. Everyone have a great rest of your week.
Good evening. Thank you.